My name is Darian Powers. I'm a third-year law student at Syracuse University College of Law and editor-in-chief of Impunity Watch Law Journal. Joshua Heintz is currently a member of the board of directors of the Robert H. Jackson Center, serves as a trustee to Syracuse University, serves as the co-chair for the advisory board for the Burton Blatt Institute at Syracuse University, and is a member of the board of directors to the Global Universal Design Commission, Inc. And Ambassador Christian Bonnevaser has been the permanent representative of Liechtenstein to the United Nations since October 1st, 2001. He was educated at the University of Zurich, the Graduate Institute of International and Development Studies in Geneva, and the Bavarian Academy of Sciences and Humanities in Munich, Germany. Between 2003 and 2005, Ambassador Bonnevaser served as chairman of the ad hoc committee on the scope of legal protection under the 1994 Convention on Safety of United Nations and Associated Personnel. In 2008, he was elected to a 3-year term as the president of the Assembly of States Parties of the International Criminal Court. From 2003 until his election as president, he chaired the Special Working Group for the Crime of Aggression for the Assembly of States Parties. At the United Nations, Ambassador Bonnevaser served as the chairman of the third committee dealing chiefly with human rights issues during the 57th session of the General Assembly, and is vice chair of the open-ended working group on Security Council reform and advisor on Security Council reform during the 59th session. Please help me welcome Joshua Heintz and Ambassador Bonnevaser to say a few words and for Mr. Heintz to present the award.
This award starts with a visit to David Crane's dialogues. At which point I met and learned about the great work that Whitney Harris, Ben Franz, and Bill Kamey had done, amongst others. I was completely awestruck by their work in this very courtroom. And I thought to myself, their experiences, passion, mentorship, leadership, Robert Jackson's contribution, David Crane's initiative, all of you who are prosecutors today, provide a great platform for the free world. I felt then, as I do now, we should say thank you. For their role. With that, I approached the Jackson board and said I would like to create this award. And I have. So thank you for the opportunity of being here.
Thank you so much. Let me say just a few words. This is a very, very big honor for me. Thank you. I'm in the company of some people that I greatly admire: Ben Franz, Whitney Harris. It's a particular honor to receive this here in the city of Nuremberg and in this courtroom, because this, of course, is the place where it all started. It's where it all started for me personally. When I was a small child, I looked at my parents' history books, and there was that picture of these people sitting on that bench that left a very lasting impression on me. And I remember the first time I walking into this courtroom thinking, oh, it's so small. But of course it's so big at the same time. More importantly, of course, this is where it all started, as this project that is dear to all of us. international criminal justice that is linked forever to the name of the city of Nuremberg. And the project, whose idea is so powerful that it survived decades, that there were people that continued believing that this is what the world needed when the world was not willing to advance it. People like Ben and a lot of people that are in this room. Now if you look back, if you look around this room, we can of course be very proud of what we have achieved. See prosecutors from several international tribunals assembled here, and I think international criminal justice is the area where we have made the most significant progress in the past 2 decades. That the International Criminal Court is the most important institution we have created together in the last few decades. And these are big achievements. I'm certainly proud that I have been able to make a small contribution of my own, and I'm thankful to everybody in this room who have made their own. But it's not a moment, I believe, where we should not also reflect on where we are, and we should not delude ourselves into believing that this is an easy project. And I think the mayor has mentioned it, that Germany perhaps is the best example for that. This was not a project that was immediately embraced by the German people. It continues to be one of the most difficult things to do for any society, and I think for any individual, to confront your own history and to tell the truth and to account for what has happened. And we should not delude ourselves into believing that this conversation that we're having, that is sometimes a difficult conversation, is a conversation between different parts of the world. It's not a conversation between Africa and Europe. The exact same criticism, the exact same attempts to undermine the ICC would occur in this part of the world if the people on trial were the most powerful people in Europe. But this is not a conversation between regions, this is a conversation between those who believe in the power of the law and those who believe that power is above the law. The stars did align in Rome, and they did again in Kampala, and we have been able to give this court an amazing body of law, and we have entrusted it in the hands of very capable people who do a very, very, very difficult job in an often hostile political climate. But for us, for the rest of us, our job is to support this institution also in difficult times, and also when perhaps we do not agree with what the court may be doing at a particular moment. And finally, of course, as Tom has mentioned, this of course is very special for me because this is the place where the people that sat on that bench in that first trial were people that were accused of crimes against the peace. And nobody since has been put on trial in an international court for this crime that many consider to be the most serious crime under international law. So of course, for me it is a particularly proud moment to be able to say that I made my contribution to help advance this cause and to put us in a position to finally give jurisdiction over this crime next year to the International Criminal Court, which will not only complete the Rome Statute, but it will complete the legacy of Nuremberg. So with that, I would like to thank all of you who have bestowed this honor on me, and I would like to thank all of you for being here, and this is very special to me. Thank you so much.